Okay, so right here, when you do a new order, obviously you know how to do that. So you put a new order, you put in a phone number, everything is fine. You've gotten to the end, you press save,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden it tells you to click on this button. And
Yes.
you click on the button, and then all of a sudden the page freezes and it says Ria is not responding. Have you ever gotten that message?
Yes.
Okay, I've gotten that message too.
Yes.
And the information that I want to tell you is what I found out. Nobody told me, so I'm letting you know, and everybody should know this. And I told Jose already. Is that it says here Ria is not responding. So it looks as if the money transfer wasn't done.
All right.
And it doesn't give you a receipt either.
No, it doesn't.
And when you click
It
on
just
here and you
freezes.
click here and you click on today's orders, because obviously you want to check if it's been done, it says that it hasn't been done. So then you assume it hasn't been done. So
Right.
then you start and you do it again, right?
Yes.
And if it gives you the same problem again, you go, oh, maybe I need to log off, log back in, turn the computer on, and then you want to check again today's orders, and guess what? It's still not there, right?
Yeah, and it's a
So
problem.
listen to me. I'm going to tell you something. Here is the problem. I had that same problem, and you know what happened? I did it a third time, and when I did it the third time, it went through, and I'm like, okay, great. Maybe it was just a RIA problem. Maybe it was something, I don't know. But then I checked again just because I was curious what happened to those transactions. Plus, there was nobody there. I was just checking. And then there I saw 1, 2, 3 transactions of the exact same thing.
Are you
But
kidding
after
me?
5 or 7 minutes or so, I checked. I didn't check right away because I checked. I already had checked. I turned the computer off and I checked. I already checked twice. So this would have been a third time, but after a gap of 5 and 7 minutes. So it was still voidable. So I clicked void and I was able to eliminate the other 2 because I never gave them the receipt because it never gave me a receipt.
Right.
So how did I know which ones to eliminate? Well, I grabbed a copy of the one that the customer did sign, which was the third transaction of the same thing, and I looked at the PIN number. And I looked at the U.S. number, and then I compared to that one, and that's the one I kept, and I erased the other 2 immediately. And then later on, after an hour, I checked again to make sure it was voided, and it correctly was voided. So what you need to do is take mental note, or perhaps write it down if this happens to you, because this may happen to you. Well, there were a lot of customers. This happened to me luckily when there were no customers, so I was able to do this naturally. Okay, but if you make notes to yourself so that you can check yourself by the end of the day. Okay, or when you leave, just take a quick check and make sure that these things are done properly so that you don't have any problems.
And no repeats or something.
Well,
like that.
also,
I think you have to keep it like this way. If it freezes, you get something funny, it's a suspect.
right.
Okay.
So
It's
Just
warning.
like a check.
It's
you
warning.
need
Just
to
like
have
a check.
Maria. Do me a favor.
Just like a check.
Go
when
over
you
there
have
to the
no
aisle
address.
when you get a chance. Grab yourself a brand new notebook and start writing this stuff out. Stop documenting these things,
Yeah.
because by the end of the day, your thing has to make sense. Your report has to make sense.
Yeah.
If it's short, then you know there's an issue. Then you refer to your notes. Where was funny business around what time and what was the problem? Then you can go back to your notes. Huh?
Okay.
All right. Let's stop that.